Wait, why are there all the fans outside chanting? Oh, we've won the league, have we? I mean, mate, that thing was won in October. Hello? Oh, hi, Doctor, what's up? No. He can't be injured. I need him for Chelsea. We'll stick him back together then. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Queen of the South. It's Season 12, Episode 11, and today we try and conquer the English. It is Chelsea in the Champions League quarter-final. We have faced them last year. Of course, they knocked us out in the semi-final. They've also beaten us in the UEFA Super Cup, and I think we've played them in the group stages a couple of times, and we may have nicked a point off them here or there, but we have never beaten them. And if we are going to beat them, we're going to have to do it in the first leg anyway without Makreyev. He has pulled his ankle ligaments. He's not quite ready to go in the first game. He will be back for the second game, though. But as we saw last episode, Ayrton and Mihai are also out of the first game with suspension. So it's not ideal to be in this situation, that is for sure. But if we have a quick look at dynamics, because we haven't checked it for a while, more or less everybody is happy. A few of the loanees are unhappy with their playing time, but that is absolutely fine. And but everything there you can see is excellent, which is good. The hierarchy, if we have a look here, we've got our leaders in Walker, Ayrton, and Bursic. A lot of highly influential players as well. And everybody now supports me, which is perfect. And the social group's actually split up a little bit. So not fantastic, but it doesn't matter. As long as we're winning on the pitch, we will all be happy, won't we? Now, we have been crowned league champions, but let's go see how we did that. There are two games to catch you up on. The first one in the league, of course, was against Hearts. We fell behind after 15 minutes. Divev pulled us level, and he then put us in front. So we actually didn't play too badly in this one. We just couldn't score. And Divev, I think that's 15 goals he has this season now for a centre-back. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. He's Koeman. It's like Ronald Koeman. Just scores free kicks. He's just a goal-scoring machine from centre-back. It's wonderful to watch. But yeah, it wasn't a great performance from, as you can see, Arkvik Spence. I think there are a couple of maybe tied performances in there, but we got the job done in the end, and yeah, that was huge. That meant we faced Inverness, where I think a win guaranteed us the title. So let's go see how we did. Dogan Kosse gave us an early lead. Johnny Angus made it 2-0, and then he added a third. Marko Stankic made it 4-0. Before crossing for Bayless to tee up Angus for his hat-trick. Ayrton found Bayless unmarked to make it 6. Before Akizian crossed for Bayless to make it 7-0. So we were absolutely brilliant in this one. Cameron, for them, got sent off. I don't know who Cameron is, but he got sent off just before half-time. It was already 5-0 at that point, so it didn't really change too much. The right winger got injured. Is he season over? He is, 10 days to 3 weeks. So he will be back at some point if we need him. And Mihai, you may have seen, had a bit of a knock as well. Now, he is out for up to a week. He, again, should be ready. He's missing the first leg anyway against Chelsea. He should be ready to go in the second leg back from that injury and, of course, suspension as well. But as we look at the league tables, there it is there. Champions, once again, 90 points, a 99 goal difference, still undefeated, and looking very, very good indeed. Ali Spence has 30 goals. He needs 8 more to break the record. You'll notice he didn't play against Inverness. I had to save him for Chelsea. I really wanted to play him though. But yeah, I had to focus on the Chelsea game. And that's what we have. First up is the home leg. And then I'll play through. We've got a game against St Johnstone. And then we'll come back for the second leg. So both legs today. And you can see the other game going on at the same time as RB Leipzig versus Barcelona. Now let's go and have a look and see what we are doing. I am so nervous for this one. It is a 4-2-3-1 formation from them. And let's go and see the heroes that we are sending out. It's Bursic in goal. Rojas, Bukiano, Divev, and Amoruso comes in for the suspended Ayrton. Rochefeld and Alvarez are going to go in midfield. in the end, that's who I've decided to go with. Bol comes in to replace Makrayev. Now, Bol has had a very good season. 16 goals for him and a number of assists as well. Hopefully, he's up to this. Torres and Walker will be the other two in behind Ali Spence. 42 goals in all competitions. Let's hope he can add a few more here. The bench is El Shot, the goalkeeper, Baba Adu, Muros, Mashagi, Kosei, Arkvik, and Johnny Angus. Alright, so we can see the team sheets there. It is more or less the same Chelsea team that has been beating us for the last few seasons. This Elba is a very, very good striker who I wanted to sign, but obviously the fact he's at Chelsea tells you that we could not afford him. And what do we say here? We've been on a good credit lately. Let's go and put on a worthy display. Let's go with that. Now, one other thing I have done is we're starting the game with a lower tempo and not passing into space. We saw against Paris we were better when we changed to that. Alright, and here we go. Is this the last Champions League game at Palmerston Park? I mean, it could be, couldn't it? Chelsea have been a very, very tough nut for us to crack. I think they lost to Tottenham, it was in the league. Last time, that's the loss you see there on their recent form. But the rest of that form looks pretty good, doesn't it? Alright, so here we go. Good luck, everybody. Can we finally... have we beaten a Premier League team? I don't know if we have, to be honest. So, let's see if we can go and conquer the English here. Let's encourage them. I mean, it's a very good team on paper. The issue, perhaps, is, Havertz, Bellingham, 12 years on. They're going to be aging ever so slightly, but they're still in that good age. Same with Makoko up top as well. But not much as of yet. Now, of course, the difference to the Paris tie is that we've got the first leg at home. Now, obviously, we destroyed Paris when we played them here. It doesn't look as though we're going to be destroying Chelsea, though. And we've still got to go to their place as well. And it will be tough to get a result there. Tommy Rochefeld is looking nervous, which isn't ideal. All right, let's see if we can be a little bit more upbeat here and get something done. I wonder if Chelsea is showing us a bit of respect in the first leg here. Let's just keep encouraging. And not a great first half in terms of entertainment, but 0-0 it is. Do we go again with put on a worthy display? Let's go with it. I don't like that Rochefeld is nervous. Let's fist pump. We've got faith in you, mate. You'll be fine. All right, it's motivated him a little bit. Everybody else there. We'll continue to do that. The other thing we could look to do, potentially, I wonder if we look to exploit the flanks here. So let's maybe do that as well. Yeah. Because Bol's not having a great game. We could move Arkvik out there as an inverted winger or even Walker as an inside forward. But we'll leave it there. Walker was actually made in Amoruso as well. They both made their debuts for Argentina. So well done to them. And Walker actually got 2 goals as well. So excellent stuff. All right, here we go. Speaking of Walker. Rojas, our 2 Argentinians. 2 of our 3 Argentinians. Alvarez. Here we go with Torres. It's the first highlight of the game. Let's hope it's a good one for us. Walker looking for Ali Spence. He's in here, Ali Spence. Ali Spence! If he's onside, he's given us the lead. It is 1-0 to Queen of the South. It's a wonderful goal. It is a wonderful, wonderful goal. And it is 1-0 just after half-time. Rochefeld out there. Walker showing he's more than just a goal scorer. 1 touch from Ali Spence, and really he couldn't miss, could he? The Chelsea defence all at sea. And it is 1-0, and we have a lead. And now can we build on that lead? We'll demand a little bit more. And that's not really worked. And they've made changes. So Elba is on up front. Makoko has gone out wide right. And Billy Gilmore has come on to play in the middle of the park for them. And Maruso with a ball forward, but it's headed away. Alvarez to Torres. Rochefeld, Spence, Thomas Bol. Oh, gives it away. And Bucchiano wins it back. Bucchiano wins it back. Bol through for Walker. Can he pull it across? We've got 3, 4 shirts in the middle. Oh, we can't win the header. It's down for Torres. Torres to Bol! Oh, what a chance! And it asks the question, Makrayev, he's sticking that away, isn't he? If Makrayev didn't pick up his injury, it would surely be 2-0 right now. We just need to not panic, though. Second half has definitely been more open than the first half. Rojas, forward for Walker. Walker to Spence, to Torres. Torres out wide there for Rojas getting forward. Alvarez is in a good place. It's Ali Spence again. That's Ali Spence again! Oh, it hit the post! What? It could be 3-0. And are we going to pay a price for this? Alvarez is looking tired. Bowl is not having a good game. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to bring Arkvik, or do we bring Kosei on out there? No, let's just go with Arkvik for Thomas Bowl. Now, Arkvik isn't the best. He's more of a dribbler anyway, so I wonder if we stick him out there, let him cut in as an inverted winger, and maybe he can cause the defense a little bit of trouble that way. Are we going to take a lead with us to Stamford Bridge? Oh, it could be so much better, couldn't it? You worry it's going to come back and haunt us. Bowl with a miss. Spence with a bad miss as well, although he did hit the post from a tight angle. Alvarez wins that back, and this is a good chance for us. We've got 3-on-1 at the back. Can Alvarez play in Spence? He's got a long way. He's got Rojas getting forward, and we've got players in the middle again. Alvarez is unmarked. We go back to Rojas. It's headed away again. And here come Chelsea the other way now. We just need to stop him here. Rushfeld does brilliantly. And this game is very, very open all of a sudden. Here we go with Arkvik. Brings it down. Goes back for Amoruso, who just gets caught a little bit watching the ball. And here come Chelsea again. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, Bucchiano, well positioned. And this is a long, old, scrappy highlight. What is the goalkeeper doing there? Can Torres have a go? It's there for Arkvik. This is a great chance. Can we get a second goal to win us to Stamford Bridge? Arkvik! He's done it! And it's 2-0! It's 2-0 in stoppage time. It is Chelsea 0, Queen of the South 2. Oh, is this going to be our year? It was good. I'll tell you what, if I'm Alfredo Torres there, I'm 100% having a shot. And that's why I'm not playing professional football at any level, never mind in a Champions League quarter-final. And Arkvik, he's good on the ball, and that was brilliant. And is that going to be that? It is a 2... Oh, could it be even better? Could it be even better? Oh, I thought that's one of those coming straight at the camera. Looks like it's going into the goal. Arkvik, another chance. It's punch clear for Rushford. It's Dreamland! It's Dreamland! Tommy Rushford, what a time to get your first goal for the club. It is Queen of the South 3. It is Chelsea 0. And this is, surely we're not going to throw this away. Our conquerors, it's a punch from the goalkeeper. Our conquerors, and it's a good finish from Rushfeld. So many times we have not been able to get the better of Chelsea, and you take into account Bowles' miss, Spencer's miss, it could have been 5. It could easily have been 5. XG suggests it was 1.5, but XG doesn't know what it's talking about. That was brilliant. Now, we've got to say, well, let's just enjoy it. Let's just enjoy that. Our next game's against St Johnstone. We can do what we want there. We're already champions. So that sends shockwaves around Europe, surely. RB Leipzig have beaten Barcelona 2-0 as well. And there we go, young Queen of the South shine against Chelsea. Achievement at the centre of attention for Lampard. Well, you haven't done much there, mate. And Torres, just brilliant, just brilliant. You wanted to go to Arsenal, Chelsea. I think he actually wanted to go to Chelsea, didn't he? Well, you've shown him there that you've made the right decision to stay. Not that it was your decision, it was mine. Anyway, right there, I will play through St Johnstone. We are 90 minutes away from knocking Chelsea out of the Champions League and going to the semi-finals again. All right, welcome back. Are we about to do this? We are 3-0 up. Surely we're not going to throw this away. And if we are to get through, it will be Liverpool that we face in the semi-final. Mbappe, Haaland and co. They have knocked out Inter 3-2 on aggregate there. And Bayern Munich have knocked out the holders. The holders Juventus. So that is all interesting stuff. There is one game I've got to catch you up on, though. That was in the league against St Johnstone. So let's go do that quickly now. We took a first half lead when Ali Spence nicked the goal off Mashagi. And Ali Spence got a second before half time. And that was it. No other goals in the game. I took Ali Spence off after about an hour. I want to try and get him to the record as well. I'm being extremely... something's going to break here, isn't it? stretching things too thin. But he got 2, and that was excellent. A penalty and one that he nicked off Mashagi. And yeah, it basically was a backup team. So it was a good result for us. Our shot in goal I don't think he's considered a goal for us yet. So he is doing very, very well indeed. So that is that. League table obviously doesn't matter because we've already won. And it is a 4-2-3-1 that we're expecting from Chelsea. And these are the heroes that are going out to Stamford Bridge to hopefully get this done for us. Bostic in goal, Rojas, Bukiano, Divev and Ayrton back from suspension. Rushfeldt and Mihai comes back in for this one. Makrayev is back as well with Torres and Walker. And Ali Spence goes up top. And once again, I think what we will do is, although we did play better when we went back to a higher tempo, the fact that we're away from home and in front, I think we just lower the tempo, pass it in defeat, and try not to give possession away. All right, and there are the team sheets. It looks like a very similar team to the first leg. Let's hope we get a very similar result as well. Put on a worthy display. We kind of lack complacency to start from scratch. I mean, that's kind of what we've got to say, isn't it? So let's not draw attention to the fact that... I don't know what to say. Wita says we should say this. All right, Dave, we're going to go with you, mate. We're going to go with you. You're here for a reason. I haven't shown you for a while, but Dave Wheater, he's a very, very good assistant manager, to the point, actually, and Chelsea have lost again. I actually hope he replaces me when we do leave. I think he deserves a chance. I think the issue he's going to have is that he's almost certainly going to leave when we quit, and whether they'll take him back, I suppose, will be the problem there. But let's not worry about that. Oh, this is it. Can we take a Premier League scalp? Havertz and Tielemans have switched early on there. We probably don't need to attack them, so we'll just be positive. And of course, I'm more cautious of being too defensively minded here. But, yeah, we'll give them some praise nice and early on here. If we can get to half-time scoreless, then that will be a wonderful thing. Now, of course, there's no away goals, so we just need to make sure that if we are to lose, it's not by more than 2 goals. And can we get to that? Ayrton slides in, but Chelsea will keep possession. And Ayrton's come a long way from his position here. Hopefully that's not going to hurt us. Chelsea pinging it around. Doku is in, and Doku has scored early on. And that is not the start we wanted to this. So Chelsea pull one back in the 17th minute. And I tell you what, was it close to offside? Are we going to get a replay of an offside? No. All right, let's just give it a focus. And surely we're not going to throw this away. We've not had much possession, which goes every... Oh, Nelly Spencer's injured. Is it all going to go wrong at the end here? All right, so what we'll do, I think, is we'll bring Arkvik on. We'll move Walker up front. That works, and I'm going to say we go back to this high tempo. If they're going to... Oh, has Ellie... How serious is that injury? If they're going to attack us, if we're not getting much possession anyway, then maybe pinging it around a little bit more will actually help us. Let's focus again. We haven't held our go. We've had 2 shots now, none on target, though. And after their goal, it appears to have settled down a little bit, though we do have a highlight late in the first half. Oh, don't. Oh. So we just about get away with that. Rojas has got a bruised knee. Oh, it's... Well, it was never going to be easy, was it? Okay, I'm going to go back to my tried and tested, don't think the job is done, old talk. Walker is looking demotivated, which, I mean, it's not ideal. Come on, Daddy boy. Not happy with you tonight. That's composed him, at least. We do, of course, have Johnny Angus on the bench that we can go to. How bad is Rojas and his bruised knee? Injured foot. I mean, it's not great, is it? All right, we might have to go with Muros. Muros is a good player. They've made a change as well. Yeah, he's a good player. He's not as good as Rojas, but he is good. Let's try a demand more. That's not worked. Walker is looking apprehensive up top. That doesn't really help us, does it? We've got a goal kick here. Oh, next goal is absolutely massive, isn't it? Muros comes forward. Arkvik. The two subs combining Mihai to Muros. Back to Arkvik. There's a ball for Denny Walker. Walker. Oh, Delit gets back and gets a block to it. Can we find Divev or someone with a big head from the corner? Makrayev to take. It's a decent one. Torres will pick it up. And here we go now. Divev to Mihai, and that ends the highlight. We've not really... I mean, it's a little bit reminds me of the game in Paris, where we've not really shown up. I wouldn't say we've played necessarily badly. All right, let's try giving them some praise. See if that can help us a little bit. All right, an apprehensive striker is about as useful as tits on a ball. So let's get Johnny Angus up there. That'll be our final sub. Is that what we want to do? I think it is. And let's hope that Johnny Angus can tie things together a little bit for us. We've got a corner to defend now. Oh, Jesus. And it is 3-2 on aggregate. Angus, come on, man. Put a bit of an effort in on the goal line there. Come on. Focus. We've got nervous players. I tell you what, the manager's shitting himself. I don't know how the players are feeling. Makrayev is only playing a 6.1. We're out of subs as well. Muros nods it down there to Mihai. Ball forward. Angus flicks it wide, but Makrayev is not there. And here come Chelsea again. Oh, I tell you what. I mean, they rode their luck in the first leg. We are definitely riding our luck in the second leg here. All right, let's try and narrow things in. All right, let's try and exploit the flanks. Yeah, Torres, Makrayev, all the guys that were really good for us in the first leg, Walker, who we've taken off, have just not quite shown up for us here. But we are coming towards the end of the game. Come on, boys, let's focus, focus, focus. We're coming into stoppage time, and if we don't do it from here, it's cruel. All right, we will need to just look to close this thing down now. So let's just get rid of all those things. Do that and that. Regroup, slow it down, and our fullbacks are now defensively minded fullbacks. All right, come on. We're about to go into stoppage time. Oh, there's a highlight. There's only 2 minutes. Chelsea have won it back. Mihai wins it back again. Rushfeld to Johnny Angus. Angus to Torres. Can Torres find Makrayev? Oh, what's going to happen here? Corner flag. We go back. Torres has done really well to Rushfeld. Oh, it's saved onto the crossbar. And we have a corner. Keep it in the corner flag, boys. No, Makrayev is just he's gonna have to take it in. I don't know how to get him to do that, actually. You probably have to have someone standing with them. There's seconds to go. It's headed away. Oh, don't. Muros is there. He nods it down to Mihai, to Rushfeld. Oh, we have done it. We have clung on desperately, but we've lost 2-0 on the night. We have won 3-2 on aggregate. Oh, everybody breathe. So there we go, and Barcelona on penalties have beaten RB Leipzig as well. So first leg triumph helps. Now the Ellie Spence injury is not terrible. A week to 10 days, so it's not season over for him. We've got Liverpool coming up in the Champions League. Now we are at Anfield for the first leg, it looks like. So that could be interesting. Troy Deeney, we're going to have someone buy him a Queen of the South jersey, will they? This is ridiculous. So Spence is going to miss the Celtic semi-finals. That's nothing to worry about. That's just the FA Cup, or the Scottish Cup, I should say. But guys, we are into the semi-finals of the Champions League for a second season. what we will do, I think, is we'll come back. We'll show the semi-final against Celtic, which we can field a relatively strong side, and then the first leg at Anfield, and then we can come back and we'll have the second leg there ready to go. So that's a big scalp. That is a massive scalp. Liverpool, though, are just going to be another step up again, because if we look at their squad and if we go by the people that play, Haaland and Mbappe are both there. Haaland has 44 goals this season, Mbappe 18, and yeah, I mean that's a pretty good team, isn't it? So yeah, that's going to be very, very tough indeed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Will we do it? See you then. Take care.